Hey everyone, I'm Erin. I'm going to be your instructor for Math 90 this semester. I'm just going to take a few minutes to walk you through our Eagle Online course shell and show you where things are that you're going to need for this first week. When you meet with Laura this week, she will also go through this stuff too. So if you're a little confused after watching the video, that's okay. You can follow with her as well. So I'm going to share my screen so I can show you what Eagle Online looks like. So here I am in our course shell. You'll see that there's a welcome message. Actually, when you see this, there's going to be a video here too, which is how you're watching this video. On this welcome, or on this home screen, excuse me, you can see we've got a link to your Google Apps and also a link to RedShelf. This is how you're going to access your homework. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. And then there is also a link to the Foundational Math Center. This is where you're going to get tutoring support and take your tests. So let's start off by looking at the content. So to get to the content, we're going to click on content. And we're going to look at this welcome first week activities. So what it says here is that you need to go to the Foundational Math Center and pick up your class notebook and get registered for My Math Lab via the RedShelf link. And you need to read your syllabus and sign your contract, contribute to the introduction discussion, complete the practice placement exam, and upload a copy of your written work as a PDF, and practice quiz in the assignment folder. The practice placement exam is going to be password protected, so you need to do this in the FMC. Our first class is going to be this Thursday at 10 a.m. in Ross Hall 147, and then finally start Unit 1. So that's a big list of stuff. So let's break it down. First of all, in the email that I sent you, I did send you a link to the syllabus and to the course calendar. So we can also see this here. Your syllabus is right here. Then we have our due dates. If we click on this, you'll see that the semester starts tomorrow on Tuesday, the 18th. We don't have anything due that first week because again, we're just getting things started, but you will notice the following week, you're going to have your work for 1A due, your placement exam due, and then your work for 1B due. Feel free to print this or not. You'll always have access to it so you can follow along. You'll notice our testing day is Wednesday. You will be able to take quizzes at home, but you will need to take tests on campus. You will need to record all of your written work for quizzes and tests. Quizzes, you will need to upload that written work to an assignment box. So let's go back to the first week activities. So once you read the syllabus, I want you to sign the course contract. This is going to be a Google form. Once you click on it, you'll fill the information out. So I'll show you what that looks like. So you're going to need to put your name and you need to answer these questions. All the questions are required. Once you're finished, you'll press submit and then you'll be done. And so it's just agreeing that you've read the course syllabus, you understand what's expected of you, and that you'll follow what you need to do. So if we go back to that first week activities, then we need to get signed up for RedShelf. Now, I have instructions here on how to do that. So if you click on this document, it'll walk you through the steps of getting signed into RedShelf. If the way that you're going to access RedShelf, there's two places. So your first place is here on the course home. There is the link to the RedShelf course materials here, or in the content. If you're already in that area, there's also a link to it here. So your process will look different once you actually get signed up for this, but you'll click on this and then it's going to take you to the bookstore. You're going to click courseware. You're going to say access courseware. And then it's going to give you a different screen here than what I'm seeing. Once you're fully signed up, this is the screen you will see to get into My Math Lab. I'm going to wait and let Laura go through this with you on Thursday, just so that you're signed up, so we're not confusing you with the different screens. So again, you can get signed up for that this week before you meet with Laura on Thursday, or if you are a little nervous about it, that's fine. You can wait until you meet with Laura. So I'm going to go back to our main screen. So we'll go back to that first week activity. Again, we're getting signed up for Red Shelf. This is how you can link your Google Apps account. And that just means being able to link your school Gmail to Eagle Online, also your Google Drive, which will be helpful because you'll be uploading PDF scans of your work to Eagle Online, and it's really easy to then upload those first to Google Drive and then bring them in. So I suggest linking your accounts, and there's information on how to do that right there. The placement exam, again, you need to take our practice placement exam. Just do your best. I'm not going to be grading you on accuracy here. It's a completion grade. We're just trying to get a baseline of where everybody's at coming in. So don't stress too much about this. Again, it is due Wednesday, the 26th, and you need to record your written work. You need to take it in the Foundational Math Center because it's password protected. So we can kind of gloss over that. Like I said, you will be doing, you'll be uploading written work from notebook pages that you're going to get you'll get a hard notebook. It's going to be a binder with pages in it. You'll be recording your work on those pages, and then you'll be scanning and uploading them to Eagle Online to submit for credit. So there's two videos here. One is using Adobe Scan on an Android phone, or Adobe Scan on an iPad or iPhone. Adobe Scan is a free scanning app that works on those devices. The Android Scan app will also work, I think, on like Kindle Fires and other Android tablets. I don't know all of that, to be honest, but I have had students use it in the past, so I think it should be okay. Like I said, it is a free app, so you would just go to wherever you get your apps. If you do not have a smartphone or a smart device, there is access to a scanner on campus, I believe in the library, but you can also ask in the Foundational Math Center, and Clinton there can direct you as to where you need to go. So if we go back up to our list of things we need to do. So we already talked about the syllabus. Then you can see this contribute to the introduction discussion. So where do we find our discussions? Well, up here, there's this little spot called discussions. We're going to click on that. And then you can see you go to the introduction discussion. I've already posted about myself. So again, it says take a few minutes to introduce yourself, include your future career goals, some of your hobbies or interests. And I look forward to interacting with everybody. So you're going to do introduction, and then in order to post a new one, you'll just click on start a new thread. I encourage you to read through everybody else's and respond. Again, because this is an online class, we don't really get to interact with each other very much, and this is just a way that we can kind of get to know one another. So after that, let's go back to the content. We'll just keep working through our list of things that we need to get done this week. So we talked about the introduction discussion. We talked about the practice placement exam, and attending our first class. And then it says start unit 1. Laura will talk about this more again on Thursday, but start unit 1, we're going to go to unit 1. So this is where the bulk of your work is going to happen. So if we look at 1A, so in your notebook, you will have notebook pages that you need to complete. I've included PDFs of those in here in case you're not able to pick up your notebook right away. So in order to see those, you would click on notebook page, 1A notebook page, and you'll notice that there's problems here that you need to fill out. If you don't know how to do this right away, that's okay. So to help you fill these out, if you look back at 1A, you'll notice that there are 1A videos. So there's links to all these videos that cover the content that is covered in the notebook page. So you'll want to watch the videos to help you complete those notebook pages. When you're finished with them, you'll want to scan and upload them to the assignment box. And then after the assignment is due, the solutions will release. So then you'll be able to see the solutions so you can go back and check your work. I am counting your notebook pages as a completion grade. I do not monitor them for accuracy. So you'll just want to fill them out, show all your work, upload them, check it against the solution so that you can make any changes that you need to do. And then you go and do your homework assignment. So when you think about completing everything for a section, you first watch the videos, fill out your notebook pages, scan and upload your notebook pages, and then you're going to go and do your assignment. And your assignment is over in My Math Lab. And again, Laura is going to go through this with you. So once you're actually signed up, she can step you through all the steps. I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to confuse you. But when you're finished, like I said, if we go to the Red Shelf link, and we go back in here, again, these windows you're going to have to click every single time. So we'll click on courseware, we'll click access course, and then wait for it to load. We're going to do open my lab and mastering. And then this is where you're going to find your quizzes, your tests, and your homework, okay? So to get to your homework, you're going to click on assignments. And it's not showing any assignments yet because nothing has started yet for the semester. So once you get in there, it'll show your assignments once the semester starts, which is tomorrow. And then there'll be a list of things that you do. So then you'll do the 1A homework. You don't have to record your work for the homework, like to upload it like you are for the notebook pages, but I do suggest recording it just so that you can monitor if you're making mistakes or something like that. Okay, that's a lot, I know. So if you have any questions, please email me. Also, if you look in the table of contents, there's Zoom links here. I do hold video office hours 5 times a week. So I have a Monday office hour at 10 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday have an office hour from 11 to 12. And Monday and Wednesday have an office hour from 2 to 3. If none of those times work for you and you want to meet with me because you're struggling with the content or you have questions or whatever, just send me an email and we can set up a time that works, okay? So I know I went over a lot. It'll get better as you kind of get into the semester and we get into a rhythm. If you have any questions, make sure you have them for when you meet with Laura this week on Thursday. And I look forward to working with you all this semester. Have a good day.